people of YouTube, my name is Nadia, and today I really just want to address like high school and being a teen. But first off, so I'm in my new room, pretty cool, in a spinning chair, all professional, you know how I do. Let's be honest. Anyways, I'm in my new room, in my new house, pretty cool, pretty awesome, but yeah. That was it. That was all I wanted to address. For today's video this week, I want to talk about high school and just being a teenager, because for those of you that do not know, I'm a teenager, actually 15 years old to be exact, and just want to address some things that, you know, you may have on your mind if you're a teenager slash high schooler. And yeah, so let's get started. Just like fears and like responsibilities and like stuff you have to go through your high school years. So I'm a freshman, so not that far into high school. 15 years old, so still not that far into being a teenager. Fitting in, it's like one of the biggest things that is on my mind. Really, should it be though? Like, if it's on your mind that much, should it be that big of a deal? Like, fitting in. That means making friends. You fit in to make friends. You go with the trends because you want to make friends. And that's just part of fitting in, like wearing beanies, and it's fitting in. Because seriously, I could wear a clown suit, but that's sticking out like a sore thumb. I mean, maybe I will in one of my videos, but I'm fitting in. I'm gonna be honest. Like, think about the things we do, like getting new clothes and stuff. Like, why do I wear something that's comfortable every single day? Because I want to fit in. I don't want to look like a grub. I want to present myself well, to give people a good impression about myself. Let's see, homework and chores, so responsibilities, and like working if you're at that age. I mean, I am at that age, and I will hopefully get a job pretty soon and start working, and that'll be a responsibility for most of my life. But being a teenager, you usually get a job and learn the responsibilities, learn the ropes. Then homework. I don't even want to talk about homework. Like, I don't even understand it. Like, we go to school for 8 hours of a day, and then you give us about an hour, 2 hours of homework, sometimes even more. No, does not make sense. So then with fitting in, I was also talking about friends. It's something that's always on your mind, like friend drama. Like, oh, did you hear Sarah Jessica kiss at the arena? Oh my gosh, like, what's going on? Friend drama. Yeah, there's so many things with friends, like friends that you will be friends with till the end, and then there's just like, I don't know, but there's just so much things, and like friends is always on your mind. But it's just like peer pressure and stuff like that. Like, peer pressure can be like wearing new clothes, be like, oh, that looks cool, you know, kind of peer pressuring you to do something you wouldn't do. I mean, that's kind of good. And then there's a very wide spectrum, like that's like the mild, and then the extreme is like trying drugs and stuff like that. Peer pressure is around you, and then like your friends, sometimes you're not in a good group of friends that can help you out. Sometimes you are, sometimes you aren't. I hope you are, because surrounding yourself with people that make you a better person is really a great thing. So let's see. Another thing that's on my mind, so this is gonna be more personal, is like failing my permit test. So I'm at the age where I can get my permit and start driving. Well, you know, my permit test, it's like one of the biggest tests that's on my mind right now. Like, I could be worrying about the biology test next week, but right now I'm worrying about my permit test, you know. It's not the biggest deal, like I fail it and take it again, but you know, it's one of those things you want to get once and never have to do again. And then some achievements, like when you are in high school, you have some achievements that you achieve, you get, and they're awesome, and it's something that you'll take away from high school and be like, this was awesome. But first I want to say, high school's not for everyone. I'm one of those people that, you know, it's 4 years of my life, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So it's not gonna be for the rest of my life. High school's not. So You'll get over it. And then there's those people that's just like, ooh, high school's one big party, one big slide, this is awesome, amazing. Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but it's not gonna last forever. And then there's those people who are just like, high school's gonna last forever. It's gonna drag on and it's never gonna end. No, it's 4 years of your life, it's going to end. But anyways, so in high school you have some achievements, some things that do make high school better. But for me personally, I played basketball for 2 years now. I don't know if I'm gonna play it sophomore year, but I played it 8th grade and freshman year. So this is my freshman experience. It was my first shot made, like 2 big things that I'm so glad I did basketball. And like, if you're going into high school next year or you're already in it and you're just like, like, how do you even survive high school? Join things, whether band's your thing, whether a different club like French club or something like that. It sounds really geeky, or sport even. It sounds really geeky, but it's not. It's how you find people who like you for you, or like the same stuff, or like the same stuff as you. Joining clubs and getting involved. Like seriously, it's the biggest tip. But for me, it was basketball. So I made my first shot in my friend's game. That's the 2 reasons that I really enjoyed doing basketball this year. Friend's game, I would have never been friends with the people that were on my team if it wasn't for basketball. Like seriously, it'd be so much different. Yeah, so that's with the friends. Now, my first shot made is my achievement of basketball, okay? So, we go to January? Okay, let's say January morning, so it's cold, it snowed, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning, and we have a basketball game, okay? So we're down the court, it's about 3rd quarter. We're all sweaty. Okay, so, I mean, I'm not the one that's gonna be the all-star and out there all the time during basketball, the actual game. But you know, that's fine. But I get out there and I do play, and that's awesome. But me, I'm more of a defensive player. Like, I've never went up for a shot during a game because I don't know. I don't have enough confidence, I guess. But I'm playing with people that have literally, like, it might sound bad when I say this, but not everybody on the team, but most of everybody on the team has been playing basketball since they have been a little tyke. And it's just a little intimidating, if you know what I mean. So I don't go up for a shot. But this January morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, it's different. So, let's see, my point guard is dribbling down the court onto our basket. This girl from the other team, you know, she's gonna block me. I get the ball, you know, and I'm just like, okay, I have 2 options. I can pass it off like I always do, or I can go up for a shot. And this is like a split second. Like, when they say split second, like 1, 2, okay, now you gotta react, you gotta do an action. And I respond by go for a shot. Okay. And the girl guarding me blocks the shot. So the ref blows the whistle. And I know from watching, like I said, I'm kind of a bench warmer, I will admit. From observing, because I don't always, like, I don't know all the terms for basketball and everything about it, so I observe. When they blow the whistle, you could see it was a block. I saw that she blocked it with this whistle. 2 things it meant. It meant, like, somebody got a foul, or you get to go up for a shot. And it was, you got to go up for a shot. My mind is racing now. I'm just like, okay, is he gonna hold up 1 or 2, meaning I get to try once to get a basket, or twice, 2 shots, or 1 shot. He holds up his fingers. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out all the way to the free throw line, and this is a span of probably like 20 seconds, maybe not even. It's not that much, and I'm freaking out, but I keep my composure. Oh, I forgot to add, I'm really bad at telling stories, sorry guys. But before, okay, so it was my mom's birthday, and my family's all down, so my aunt, my uncle, my mom and my grandma. Okay, so I don't have a big family, but that's a lot of people. So they're all at the game. And while I was walking to that free throw line, I could kind of hear them. I could kind of hear my whole team, like, you know, like, oh my gosh, because they know I have never shot a basket or like been on the free throw line. But like when I'm in practice, I practice the free throw line and like 3-point shots, you know, just for fun and to get better, because, you know, that's what practice is for. So my family, they're like being really loud. Sorry, my memory card got full. So anyway, so my family was screaming, I guess, I don't know. I mean, I just had the adrenaline rush of a lifetime, like seriously. The whistle blows, he holds up 2 fingers, I get 2 shots, oh my gosh. And my family, my teammates, they're all like yelling and like, oh my gosh, because like I said before, I've never went up for a shot, and they know this. Like, I've been with them since the first year of basketball. The feelings, I guess, pure shock, like I said, and adrenaline rush. Walking to the free throw line. So I get the ball. Okay. And, you know, I bend down, spin the ball a couple times, bounce it on the ground. You know, because you get 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds. That's actually a long time to go up for a shot. I go up, I put all my might. Goes a little to the corner. It could have went in, but it didn't. My team's all just like, you know, you got this one, okay? We have faith in you, right? I'm just like, I gotta focus. I'm so nervous. I've never been on the free throw line in a game. I'm just nervous beyond belief. But I still been a shot. And then I remember saying, mark my words. Like, I don't think I said this out loud. I'm pretty sure I whispered it or said it in my head. Please, Lord, let me make this shot. I know it's just like a shot. It's a basketball game. It's just a shot. Like, you miss some, you make some. It's no big deal, right? Well, yeah, but I've never made a shot. And like, if you ever remember your first shot made, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I still have another shot. I say, please, Lord, let me make this shot. And I take my time. I got 10 seconds, right? I watch my feet, remember everything people said to me, and I go back to the practices where I would practice my free throw shots. Like, we would play lightning and 3-point lightning and stuff like that. And I remember those practices. I'm just like, let me do that. Come on. I've made it probably like, I made it a lot of times in practice. Why can't I do it now when it really counts, you know, in a game? I want to help my team. Like, being a defensive player, you know, it's cool. You know, they don't get the ball in the basket, right? It's good. But you also, basketball, you need to be a good offensive player or a little bit of both, because it helps out your team. And I didn't want to be the person to just be like, okay, I'm going to block the people. I'm never going to go up for a shot. You can pass it to me and I'll pass it back. No. I'm done being Miss Defense. No. I want to be the person to make the shot and get a point on the scoreboard. So I take a deep breath. I bounce the ball. I got 10 seconds, you know. It's all good. I go up for the shot. And it makes it in. Obviously, knew how this was going to end if I said my first shot made, but it was a rush. It was really a rush. I don't think I will ever forget this in my lifetime. And it happened in high school. That's weird. So I guess this was just like my thoughts on high school, you know? Let's see, what else do I have? And like being a teenager, you know? And I kind of want to do this every year. Like, every year I get older, like 16 when I get my driver's license, when I'm 16 years old, stuff like that, 17, 18, you know, further. And just be like my responsibilities, my fears, and like my achievements. I just like want to just spill it all out there. Be like my year, my high school, my whatever. Yeah, it's kind of been a struggle this year, you know, being like a freshman. I can't really say that because it's not even just being a freshman, it's just all new. It's a new school, you know, high school. So many mixed emotions. I would like really be mad if I didn't talk about changing schools. And plus, I haven't did it yet, but I'm gonna talk about the before and then I'll talk about it after. Okay, so this is my last thought of the video. Anyways, changing schools as a sophomore. So I'm a freshman now, still at my old school, but next year, you know, I'm gonna change schools. It's gonna be different. But like I said, I want to treat it as a new slate. Like, nobody knows my name. Nobody knows where I'm from. Nobody knows what I did or didn't do or have done or anything like that. Not like, you know, got a bad rap, yo. No, not like that. But nobody knows anything about me, so I can make up lies, you know, have friendships on lies and stuff. No, not gonna do that. I mean, totally honest, you know. My past was my past, and this is my present. So I'm gonna live in my present. Yeah, I'm gonna live in my present. I'm gonna live in my present. So let's see. It scares me to death. I mean, it is a clean slate, and I'm going about this positively because, you know, in my eyes, that's really the only way you can, because it's so scary. It's so scary. Okay, so like, if you have ever watched my first video, if you haven't, I'll just tell you a little bit about it. It's called Music is My Life, and I just talked about how I quit band and stuff like that, and just how music impacted my life. And it impacted my life so very much. Like, in band, I gained so many friends that I didn't even know about until high school when I quit band. It's a regret, definitely a regret, quitting band. Like, all the friends I could have had and made and stuff like that, all the cool experiences, to further extend like my music and get better and practice and stuff like that. I miss it, so I'm going back. No, hands down, going back. So starting a new slate, another thing. It also scares me, like, joining band again, because I haven't been in it for a year. And also why I quit it, one of the reasons, like, this can stay between you and me, you know? Doesn't have to, you know, nobody else has to know. But I didn't feel like I was the most talented. Like, I feel like the people that really stayed in band are truly talented. And like, I can say, you're truly talented. But I don't really feel like I'm the most talented, you know? And this is the kind of thinking that I really dislike, you know? When people say, you know, stuff like, I suck, you know, stuff like that. Put themselves down. I hate that. But that I truly feel that, it's something I want to change. So I'm gonna take lessons. Like, when I was in 6th grade, I wasn't too good because I didn't really practice, I didn't really take lessons, stuff like that. It's gonna be different. New slate, it's gonna be different. Gonna take lessons, you know, work hard and be better. But it still scares me, you know, it's all new. It's a bigger school and it's scary. Like, do you think when you were in high school, or if you're in high school now, like I said, picking yourself up, moving it to a place that you never know. And it's just like, you never know what could happen. You could come in the first day and people could like surround you and be like, what's your name? And you look cool, let's hang out. And I'm not gonna say I'm the most confident person, because I'm not. I'm actually pretty shy. I turned into a shy person a little bit, you know. And it's like, when I'm out of my comfort zone, I'm pretty shy. But I'm out of my comfort zone and I gotta make friends, so I'm trying things like, you know, saying hi to people on the street, because it's basically what I'm going to be doing. When I'm in a new school, I'm gonna be like smiling, saying hey, because nobody knows me, nobody knows where I've been, nobody knows if I'm nice, cruel, or I shanked someone for some Starburst. Nobody knows that. So that's gonna end my little spiel on being a teenager, being a high schooler. And I'm also gonna get back to you guys on this subject next year, on like my fears, my achievements, my regrets, and stuff like that. Just talk about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next week with a brand new video. But just remember, guys, to be yourself and nobody else. Good